Hello everyone, in today's video I will be reviewing the third episode of Helluva Boss Season 1, Spring Broken. But first, before I give my review of the episode, I have to give a recap of everything that happened in the episode. The episode opens with a shot of Blitz driving the other members of IMP to their workplace while singing a song that I think might be about Veronica, the main antagonist of the episode. Anyway, Blitz pulls into the parking lot, and as he goes to park, Veronica's car pulls up right in front of him, causing him to have to hit the brakes unexpectedly. Out of anger, he grabs a megaphone and starts shouting orders and insults at Veronica. Veronica comes out of her car, and Blitz is shocked by her presence. The two of them argue and have an exchange much too long to...
Why are you parking here? This is the only parking spot my company has, so take your tampon race car somewhere else!
Actually, prick, it has my name on it. I'm doing a bit of freelance for one of the infinitely more successful companies in the building.
No
And they wanted
way.
to have me come in this week to lead their team during spring break.
A week? No, you are not parking here for a fucking week!
Aw, you mad, Blitzo? You gonna run off, leaving someone else to pay for the hotel room, steal their car, and run 3 rings to Raff and max my
out your
credit cards on shitty horse riding lessons?
God damn it, whore, you will not let that go!
Psych, bitch! Blitz threatens Veronica that if she didn't move from his parking spot that Blitz would...
Call HR!
Tex, who is Veronica's bodyguard, Veronica and Blitz laugh at his HR joke, then Veronica says this.
Ta-ta, fuckstain.
Moxie, Millie, and Luna were shocked that somebody as ugly as Blitz was able to date a pop star, and began to ask questions. And Millie, of all people, actually insulted his appearance. So unlike her, by the way. Blitz gets defensive and tells everyone to drop the shit and ordered Millie to go find a parking spot for the van. Which, thank God, she wasn't in the room for what's about to happen next. Blitz, Moxie, and Luna enter the building and meet up with Tex. And Blitz asks him,
Hi, big man. Where's your bitch bag of an employer?
And he replies,
She's in her office. There wasn't room on the sucking floor, so they rented one here on this one.
Blitz does not take kindly to this, and Moxie offers to go reason with Veronica, and Blitz tells Moxie to...
Shut the fuck up!
Moxie goes into the room where Veronica is and tried to reason with her and her team of whores, and this is what happens.
Hey, why don't you send a little message from me back to your limp dick boss?
Don't touch that!
Blitz comes into the room and challenges Veronica and her whores to a challenge. Fuck, I said that twice. Anyway, Veronica accepts the challenge, and the next scene opens with a shot of Blitz, Moxie, Millie, and Luna inside the conference room coming up with a plan. Blitz goes over said plan, and Blitz and Moxie have this exchange.
Do you have any questions?
Yeah. Why was that nonsense?
That wasn't a question.
That wasn't a plan.
I'm sorry, but that was a flawless presentation of what we should do, Mox. It's not my fault you got a smooth little brain upstairs.
A what now?
I'm calling you slow, Moxie. God, why don't you learn to take criticism, you talentless baby-dicked troll?
Well, why don't you take an art class?
Why don't you see how expensive they are?
Luna interrupts this short argument and asks if she can come along, and Blitz replies,
Absolutely not. I forbid it. Not gonna happen. Sorry, sweetie. Spring break is no place for young, vulnerable goth girls. You know, the kind of freaks up there who drool all over you.
Which, no, I don't drool all over her. She's a fucking dog, okay? She's a dog, and her human design, even, is ugly as well. Blitz comes up with a new plan, and the next scene opens with Blitz, Moxie, and Millie waiting for new clients by a posted note on a pole. Blitz and Moxie argue, and clients line up to hire them. The next shot opens with Blitz, Moxie, Millie, and Luna hiding under a bridge behind a rock. Luna turns into her human disguise, and Blitz tells her she looks ugly, and tells her to go fetch. Then there's a montage of IMP killing people in various hilarious ways, and then Veronica starts singing Vacay to Bone Town. Wow. And this is what Vivian Medrano thinks is mature, more like for immature audiences. Seriously, the humor is on par with every person who was my friend in 3rd to 6th grade. That should tell you something about our public education system. Anyway, I was about to go off on a tangent about something not even related to the episode, but that, like I said, was unrelated and for another video. Anyway, Blitz has a funny exchange with a random drunk person just before murdering him, and Luna pursues her cross, which is Tex. No surprise there, they're both fucking talking dogs, which is the very reason I stopped watching cartoons to begin with. But anyway, the two of them talk, showing how socially awkward Luna is, and Blitz comes to interrupt his socially awkward adopted dog daughter's conversation with Tex, and the three of them argue while Moxie and Millie actually did their jobs and murdered an unknown amount of people. Luna cusses out Blitz, in which he storms off to go,
I'm gonna go kill something.
Luna blushes when Tex puts his hand on her shoulder, and the two of them begin conversing again as Moxie and Millie continue to do their job. Some drunk guys come over and flip over the table that Moxie and Millie were hiding behind, sending them flying through the air. The humans discover Moxie and force him into a barrel of alcohol, mistaking him for a possum. Millie finds Moxie in the barrel of alcohol, and the two of them have this exchange.
Moxie!
Millie! Hi. Hey, what did you get for heads? I wanna kiss them.
Suddenly, a fish monster comes and begins terrorizing the beach. On top of this, the fish monster grabs Moxie with its tongue and pulls him into its mouth, with Moxie saying this.
Ooh, fish.
Millie stabs somebody to use their shirt to make a Molotov cocktail and threw it at the monster. Millie stabs the fish monster and begins to climb up its belly. When she finds Moxie, he is seen beating his dick, and when Millie tries to help him, he gives her a high five instead, forcing Millie to have to grab him. Millie cuts the monster's tongue, which sent Moxie flying and trapped Millie in the mouth of the beast. The fish monster ends up swallowing her, and she cuts the stomach open to escape, killing the fish monster and setting herself free. Definitely my favorite part of the episode. Anyway, Moxie and Millie hug each other and laugh, and Blitz cheeses out and leaves the two of them, only to be met by the whores. Veronica accuses Blitz of summoning the fish monster, but then Millie pulls out Veronica's canteen and says this.
I don't think this belonged to any of us. Would be a shame if anyone found out you guys were behind a giant monster fish in the human world.
Blitz says he'll keep the situation under wraps if he can get his parking spot back, and Veronica angrily accepts defeat and agrees. Blitz and Millie rub their win in their face, and Veronica and her team of whores went to leave, with Veronica calling Tex's name. Tex and Luna say goodbye, and Tex invites Luna to one of her girlfriend's hound parties, which sounds so wrong because of, Diddy parties, and, dog is another name for you-know-what. Anyway, Luna is disappointed that Tex is already dating, and Blitz calls for her too. Each of the members of IMP make their way into the portal, and Blitz flips Veronica off as she walked away. As Veronica and her team of whores began to walk up the steps, the police come with guns pointed at them, for which Veronica says,
All right, sluts, get ready to suck a lot of pig dick.
Which, Veronica, fuck off with that language. Here on this channel, we respect our men and women of blue. Anyway, guys, that is it for the recap segment of this video. Now it is time for me to actually give my review of the episode. This episode was great. The antagonist was funny. Blitz, Moxie, and Millie are always hilarious. Luna is okay. I could care less, so it's not like I don't care about her at all. The plot was great. Veronica steals Blitz's parking spot, then rapes Moxie, which leads to Blitz challenging her and winning the competition. Overall, I say this is a great episode, and the character development was great too. We learned that Luna doesn't like it when Blitz is always in her business. We learned that Blitz worries deeply for Luna, We learn that Millie adores Moxie even more when he's drunk, and finally we learn that Blitz was a huge piece of shit to Veronica, leading to their rivalry in the episode. And I mean in the past, because of what he did. I'd say this episode is an 8 out of 10, and I'd definitely put it in B tier here on this tier list, but remember, things can change as I make more of these reviews. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of the episode, and make sure to subscribe because it is free. And if you don't subscribe, you are gay. Anyways, guys, God bless you. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.